What's up, guys? It's Max, and we got a little bit of a rant video specifically around CAV crystal. So it is the mid of the month of October 16th. If you're watching this for this first time, let me give you a recap. This all started about a month and a half, 2 months, maybe more or so ago, that I decided to stop trying to decline my spending in the game. I was very unhappy at the time of the game. The game was glitching. There was so many lags, so many different problems going on that I was just like, why am I giving a company money for them not really upkeeping my satisfaction as a customer? I see myself as a customer. I don't see myself as a gamer or some kind of like adult that likes to spend money in something that's broken all the time or half the time. Speaking about a few weeks and months ago, I am very different state of mind right now. I'm happier with the game. I'm enjoying the game. I like the fact that they're bringing new content, releasing the new stuff. I like that direction. I like that. So keep it going, Kabam. But this month, last month, I had mentioned that this month of October, I was going to go cav-less. I wasn't going to spend any money inside chasing new 6-star champions or 5-star champions. The reason why I shared with you my expenses inside this game, when it comes to me picking up every single offer in this game, I could have easily spent $300 to $500 a month picking up little pop-up offers, or I could have spent easily in a sitting of like 30 minutes or less $400 to $800 and just chasing a certain feature champion in the CAV crystals. And that is the realistic truth. There's a lot of guys and girls inside this community that are spending not only the amounts that I'm just saying, whether it's $200 up to $1,000 for trying to acquire one single 6-star champion, or more, in one sitting. And they're doing this, and they sit down today, they try to get the champion, they spend a good $600. They might get the champion or they might not get the champion. Worst case is they don't get the champion. Well, guess what? 2-3 days from now, they try again and they spend another $400 to $500 to try to get the champion. And I hope that they eventually get them, because now you're at about $1,000. So I'm talking to those players because this whole month was meant for me not to spend money, because like I said, I realized that my expenses inside me wanting to chase for 6-star champions was a lot higher than me just picking up those offers. So I decided this month not to do any expenses, but I also and this became a last minute thing, kind of, because it just organically happened that last month a couple of our friends were traveling to a specific place outside of where we live. I live in California, and I was talking to them and I was like, you know what, let me tie this into something MCOC related. I'm not gonna go out and spend hundreds of dollars in the game, and I'm gonna go and spend my hundreds of dollars in this other area. Because, and to be honest with you, let me take you to just a simple situation that just recently happened. I was with the wife at the mall. We're walking by, we see a shoe store, we decided to go in there. There's a pair of shoes that my wife's like, dude, I've been wanting these shoes, they're so old. Some Nikes, they're like $430. And I'm like, yeah, no, we're not buying those. And she's like, dude, I really want them. And I'm like, that's $430 for a pair of shoes, you're crazy. But she should be telling me, like, Max, you're crazy for wanting to open and chase after a 6-star Nimrod or Anti-Venom, and you go out and buy 3 to 4 Odins, and then that goes to nowhere. Like, you have nothing to prove besides me and my own account and maybe this YouTube channel that I got the champion, but I started thinking about that small situation. It's all really coming to light a lot more for me, and it all really came about the realization of the game really being broken a few weeks ago, that I started like, why am I giving them so much of my money constantly for something that can be nerfed, broken, or just can disappear? I know that we know, and you and I know that's the truth, but we forget about it. We easily forget about it because we get caught up in the chase of trying to get new 6-star champions. Because that's every month. Every month we get brand new 6-star champions. So why is it that we wouldn't get caught up in the chase of trying to get every new champion possible? So this month, instead of me saying no to those they weren't even Jordans, they were just Nike shoes. No to those shoes. I decided with the wife to take a trip. We're going to Hawaii. We're going to Hawaii. It's a very like last minute. We literally booked it about maybe officially booked it about 2 weeks ago. And we're taking on a trip here in a couple of days. And one of the major reasons is because of the flights currently, and is because of what's going on in this world at the moment. The flight itself, just for myself, to fly me out there from where I live, it's literally less than $200 at the moment. And I'm like, dude, I spent $200 like that in this game to just try to get a early access bundle. Like, there's 2 early access bundles that happen every month in the game. And guess what? You buy them, that's $200. You yourself could have been taking a trip to Hawaii with me, and you could be enjoying. Obviously, you have to spend a little bit more because you have to pay for the lodging, the food, and the days you're going to be there. But if you add it up, this is now speaking to those guys and girls that are spending hundreds of dollars inside this game. You might be a super rich person, and even if you are super rich and you're buying multiple packs of crystals, you could be buying something else with your hard-earned money inside instead of throwing it inside this game. So that's kind of my goal and my purpose of this video and this journey, is to take you to Hawaii with me and show you kind of like, this is what you could be doing if you did not buy the CAV crystals this month. So if you started the buying CAV crystals with me this month of October, you could be taking a trip. So that money, you look at your finances, look at how much you've spent already in just offers and CAV crystals inside the game. And if it's more than $800, well, let me tell you, you could have taken a trip with me to Hawaii for about a week. And that is about, I think, what we're looking at just for myself, to fly myself, and possibly we'll see about food and all that stuff. But I want to say I'm budgeting about $800 just for myself. Now, I'm not going to set a strict budget on me and say, hey, this is all I'm going to spend, because I want to make this video and I want to make it as realistic as possible. But if there's something that I want to do, something that I want to eat, something that I want to buy, while I'm out there, I will do, because I have that extra income that I have not thrown to the game, and that's the point of this video. Again, is to be very quick to the point, is I want to share with you guys, like, I'm not saying don't put your money into the game, because I have done it. My account is, if the value of my account was actually worth every single penny that I put into this game, my account would be worth an incredible amount of money. And I wish that was the case, because I wish if there was an option for me to say, here, give us your account back and we'll give you 50% of what you spent, I would do it in a heartbeat. I would be like, here you go. But that's not the case. That can never be the case. They will never do that, because that just doesn't make sense. But I want to share with you is basically, this all came about, like I said earlier, from a moment of being upset at the game. But it's really opening my eyes at, like, I realized, because I get caught up in the world of MCOC, and it's fair, because this is a very enjoyable game. It's a hobby. It's a addictive hobby that you end up gambling a lot inside the game to try to hopefully get one of these champions. Like I said, guys, I know this is a rant. This is a long one. Thank you for sticking in there, but it is what it is. And I decided this month again to do that. And I hope to follow me on Instagram. I created one for my collectible toys that I do now. And I'm gonna be posting there probably live footage of me just enjoying the place. Hopefully it's good, the weather is good, but I'm able to do that trip, and I hope to bring more of that. I got other different ideas, especially when new champions drop, or new early access bundles drop, or anything that Kabam is selling our way, which is fair. I want to do the opposite. So whenever Kabam decides to, and I'm thinking this for the month of, not necessarily all of November, but I want to do it because the Black Friday is coming up in November. And I will be picking up a lot of those offers, not all of them, but maybe majority of them, maybe all of them. But I want to say there's going to be quite a few good offers prior to November or the Black Friday that I want to do something different. I want to say, hey, here's X offer from Kabam, and in the real world, you can buy this. You can buy yourself 10 crystals, or you can buy yourself this. Like, I want to do that comparison, and I want to show you that maybe that helps you, because I myself am not 100% out of the spending inside this game. I am not. I'll be honest with you. I'm still very tied into the game and the addiction and the hobbies of this game. I've just recently picked up the SIG deal, which was $50. Do I need the SIG deal in my life? No, but I picked it up because of my goals and attentions that I want for my account for the future. But I want to take you to also, like, if someone told me at the moment as I'm seeing that offer and said, hey, Max, you can pick up that offer for $50, or you can buy yourself this for $50. Just make sure you say no to that offer. And I wish there was a reject option in this game saying, hey, once I see the offer, I think about it, I say decline, it goes away. The fact that it stays there for 24 hours, it is a little bit difficult, and I put the game down, guys. I've been so close in CAV crystals. I wanted just to go and load up the account and just say, here, let me just pop 10 and walk away and hopefully get the champion. But I know that's happened to me before, where I pop 10 and that doesn't happen, and I'm like, no, pop another 10 and it doesn't happen, and I'm like, now, like, no, I'm gonna get this champion. I become angry, or not necessarily angry, but I become like, oh, I'm gonna win. I don't care what it costs. I'm gonna win this champion. And you shouldn't play the game that way, but I have played the game that way before, and that's how you end up spending hundreds of dollars in chasing CAV crystals. But that is my intentions. This is the 16th of October. This was the whole checkup of me sharing with you why I'm not buying the CAVs, but I'm happy with the game. Also, to share with you, if you made it to this point, I'm actually happy with the progression of the game, where the game is heading. I'm happy with the new Act 7.3 that just dropped. I'm happy with the new champions that are coming out. We're working on getting that completed. Actually, I think I might end up completing 7.3 100% before actually completing 7.1 and 7.2. But how I felt a few weeks ago compared to how I feel now, I think I still want to keep myself a little bit more restricted on what I'm spending inside this game when it comes to CAV crystals, for sure, for the near future. But I'm a lot happier. I'm a lot happier with the game. It's just that it definitely opened my eyes. I felt like someone just like shook me up and said, hey, look, you're spending all this money inside this game, and it can ease, like, when all the issues were happening, like, this is the realistic truth. The game can be broken, can be taken away from you. This account can be deleted, and the game is gone, and you just spent $600 yesterday, and now it's worth nothing. Where you can spend that same $600 and had a trip across the world, to a place maybe you've never been, and you can have that as a memory and experience in your life, or you can throw it into some CAV crystals. But like I said, we'll see what else we kind of grow with this. I kind of want to make some options where, like I said, a new champion drops, and I want to maybe follow the next YouTuber. Let's say he or she opens 20 CAV crystals, and I watch their video, and I can make a video and say, okay, you spent $200 on that CAV crystals. Let me grab the same $200 and let's see what I can do in 24 hours. Like, record myself as a journey, spending $200 out in the world, and take you to what you could have, what this person or could have done with their $200. So I think that's another area that I want to go with this. Again, it's a very sketchy area again that I'm doing. I feel like it's weird. It's kind of like not done, and it's different because it's still spending the calves, but you're no longer looking at a video of me spinning crystals. You're actually looking at a me video spending money, which is, I don't know, it feels weird, but I mean, that's what you're seeing. That's exactly what you're seeing, is me spinning crystals, is me spending money. But at the end of the day, it goes to Kabam. At the time, it was a game that was broken, and now I know it's improved. And you've seen footage of hand cams that I'm trying to prove that the game was slightly still issues, but hey, I got none. So I still released the video and said, hey, no issues came about of that hand cam recording. So yeah, this is the mid check-in for the month of October. Still 0 on the CAV crystals and early access bundles, and we're going on a trip to Hawaii with all that money. So Kabam, thank you. Thank you for not wanting me to spend money in the game, and I can go out and do this. And again, it opened up my eyes to do more activities like these. So I hope you guys enjoy. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, or if you haven't hit subscribe and you're interested in this journey of mine that I want to take, that I'm saying no to offers or Kabam deals, and I'm doing more with my money. So we'll see how far we can go with this, and I think it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. So follow me on the journey. Subscribe. I'll see you soon. Take care.